I'm Joshua Hanlon here at the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago and the new Brick by Brick exhibit, and Adam Reed Tucker has joined me to talk about the Pyramids of Giza display here.
Yep, the pyramids. We wanted to do not just modern marvels of engineering. We thought that it would be telling the story short if we didn't talk about our history, and so we did pick two that seem obvious, the Roman Colosseum and the pyramids. So the idea here was that when you're coming around the corner, what you're seeing is, it looks to the untrained eye, three complete pyramids. And then as we walk around the corner, it's revealed that there is the interior or the anatomy of the pyramids reveal themselves. So you can actually see the air shafts, the grand gallery, you can see the Queen's Chamber, the King's Chamber, and then I ended up stealing two more of those gold tiles. See, Emerald City came in handy for the sarcophaguses, and you could see both of those there. And then obviously peeling back the skin of the pyramid to see the different types of blocks that were used in the big pyramid. And then in the smaller pyramids, I wanted to show how the Egyptians created, to the best of our knowledge, of course, the archaeologists surmise that they used ramps, and they did have primitive scaffolding to do the finishing work. And then here is a very kind of understated Sphinx, because without the pyramids, to be cliche, you kind of have to have a Sphinx. So with that one, I kind of wanted it to be almost like you don't notice it, and and then showing kind of where they stacked the blocks and brought them on their boats on the Nile River, and they get a splash of color against all of the tan and dark tan. And that's really it for the pyramids.
Okay. And are these, when you start on the actual builds for these, is it tough to do that, or is it pretty much just kind of stacking bricks one layer on another so you reach the top?
Yeah, I mean, this one, actually the large pyramid that has the cutaway, I actually did that one in L-Draw, because to experiment at that scale, it was going to be too time consuming, and the dark tan, as we all know, doesn't come in too many shapes, so I had to use a little L-Draw, not LDD, but L-Draw, in figuring out how I was going to do the cutaways and the design, and then I started building it, and these other ones were really just scratch built because they were pretty straightforward. Yeah. So
very neat. Thanks for showing that to us.
Thank you.